Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this 100% walkthrough of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. In this video we're going to be completing challenge mode for The Empire Strikes Back. All 6 chapters will be done in one video, and we're going to start with chapter 1, which is Hoth Battle. Here we go then. At the very start of the level we want to head in through this TIE fighter gate right here. And on the left hand side here, just above this gap, is Minikit number 1. And still staying in this TIE fighter area, we're going to drag a bomb all the way to the back of this place and blow up this wall. Then we're going to head down into the cave, which it exposes. And at the very back of this cave, you can probably already see it there on the little cutscene, which is wasting precious time actually, is Minikit number 2. Heading further on in the first part of the main area, we're going to find Minikit number 3 at the back right there. Now into the second area of the level we go. If you head behind these rocks here and blow them up just by this AT-AT, you'll find Minikit number 4. Okay, now we want to go through this TIE fighter gate here. Minikit number 5 is right here as we come through the gate. We'll go down into the cave at the back of this same TIE fighter area. And halfway along the tunnel you'll find Minikit number 6. Now head back up through the tunnel and grab a bomb, which we're going to drag all the way through the tunnel to the very end. We're going to destroy these AT-STs as we go so they don't blow up the bomb. Some more here. Don't blow it up, please. Thank you. We're going to drag it painfully out of the tunnel, like so. Try not to hit anything as we come through. Don't blow up, please. Don't blow up. Okay, attempt 2 at doing this. We'll get past the AT-AT, blow up this wall at the back of the area, and Minikit number 7 is right behind that wall. Now, going back through the TIE fighter gate to the main area, we're going to head right to the back of the area, drop into this ledge on the right and collect Minikit number 8 from in the back there. Now into the last area of the level, as soon as we spawn, we're going to have Minikit number 9 right here behind these rocks. And keep heading around further into the area where you've got this bomb dispenser, and you'll find Minikit number 10 behind some more rocks to finish the level. Thank God that's over. I hate this level. On to chapter 2 we go. Escape from Echo Base. As soon as we start the level, we're going to head over to the left and open up this astromech panel with R4. We're going to head inside this room and pick up Minikit number 1 next to this helmet dispenser. A bit further on into the level, we'll reach this area with this gun here. We'll take out these guys and go over into the room on the right hand side where the double score zone is. Jump up on top of this car and onto the ledge for Minikit number 2. Rebuild the car and turn the tracks to send it out to the other side. Then follow the car through to the left of this area where it would have now cleared away into this room. On the right hand side of this room up here is Minikit number 3. Once you get into this big room here with the vents in the floor, head over to the right hand side and use an astromech to open up this door. And when we get inside, we're going to see some snowtroopers fishing, and Minikit number 4 is right behind them. Oh, if we fall down the hole, we'll die. So pick up Minikit number 4 from there and get rid of the snowtroopers as well. Now back out into the main room. If you go all the way over to the left hand side, you'll find Minikit number 5 over here by the ice. When you get into this big ice cavern area where you've got to roll down the hill and push the buttons, just slide down the hill and pick up Minikit number 6 from on there. When you make it into this area where you've got to push the blocks around, use a protocol droid on this panel to open up this door on the left. You might remember this from previous levels. Use a bounty hunter to use a thermal detonator on the wall there to blow that rubble up. And head through into this next room through the door if it will open up. There we go. Minikit number 7 is right here in this corner. When you come to this hallway with the Dark Force objects here, switch to a Sith character and use the dark side of the Force to rebuild a pathway up this slope. And when you eventually get up to the top of the slope, waiting at the very top is Minikit number 8 in the middle of the hallway here. Turn right and head to this astromech door and open it up using the panel. And inside this new room is Minikit number 9 right here by the observation window. Now when we get into the final room where the Falcon is, pull these two switches on the wall right here on the right hand side to open up this rather slow automatic door and pick up Minikit number 10 between these two boxes. So here we go, Falcon Flight, Chapter 3. We want to head all the way to the back of this first area where we've got these big Imperial starships, and behind this one here is going to be Minikit number 1. Okay, once you make it into the second area where you have the asteroids starting to come along, Minikit number 2 is over by this big asteroid here. Minikit number 3 is over to the left between these two asteroids there. And Minikit number 4 is here on the right hand side, right before this tunnel where you've got to blow the rocks up with the missiles. Now be ready when you blow up the rocks here to clear the way through this asteroid, because Minikit number 5 is right behind those rocks. Right, we're now into the third area after destroying our way through that asteroid. Minikit number 6 is over here on the left-hand side. Continuing slightly on from Minikit number 6, on the right-hand side here, just before we come up to this next wall that we've got to destroy, is Minikit 7. Can we get it? There we go. Right, okay, after destroying the next barricade and coming into this big area here, you can find Minikit number 8 at the back of this room. Well, the back of this section of the asteroid, I should say. And after destroying that back wall in that previous section of the asteroid, we will find Minikit number 9 right here on the right hand side. And on the left hand side of this same area, right before the big asteroid at the very end, you'll find our final Minikit over here on the left. Chapter 4 is of course Dagobah. Now when you start the level, head up the ramp and come to this Sith Force area on the right hand side. Use the dark side of the Force to destroy all of this rubble and jump across to this area here where we have this go-karting track, and you can pick up Minikit number 1. When you cross the first part of the swamp to where this astromech panel is, turn around and fly across to this little island here for Minikit number 2. And when you get to the area with Yoda's house, up on the rocks right behind his house is another Minikit which we can reach by jumping up with our high jump character. Over to the right of Yoda's house is this Sith block. Destroy it and then rebuild the raft with the pieces. Jump onto the raft and it will transport you across this little part of the swamp to a new area. Jump up onto this new area, and on the back rock here is Minikit number 4. In this area where you do all the training drills, head past this little hut thing on the floor here to pick up Minikit number 5. Now once we get into the cave, instead of jumping across the platforms, we're going to use a Dark Force character here to rebuild a bridge for us to get across. There's 2 sections of the bridge, so go onto this section to build the other half. Run across, and on this platform is Minikit number 6. Also in the cave is an astromech panel just up here on this cliff on the left hand side. So jump up to the cliff, use the astromech panel, which will open up this gate, and inside is Minikit number 7. Now when we begin the boss fight with Darth Vader, over here on the left of this area is Minikit number 8. After the boss fight with Vader, we end up in this outside area. Come over to the right to pick up Minikit 9 on this rock. And then right at the end of this area, near the big metal gates, if you head to the back left of the area, underneath this platform up here, we will find our final Minikit. So we move on to Chapter 5, which is Cloud City Trap. Right as we start the level, on top of our X-Wing here is Minikit number 1. And when we come into this first indoor room, get rid of some of these stormtroopers, and in the bottom right of this room is Minikit number 2. Now during the Carbonite freezing room when we fight Vader, you'll see Minikit 3 here just off to the left of this area, so drop down to get it. Now when you come out into this area to chase Vader, Minikit number 4 is right here by this fan. After pursuing Vader to the end of this area, we can find Minikit number 5 hovering just off the end of there. And when we come into this room to fight Vader, Minikit 6 is right there in the corner. After following Vader into this room for the next phase of the boss fight, we're going to find Minikit number 7 here on this platform. and then fly across the gap to this side, and you will find Minikit number 8 over here behind the Stormtrooper. After we follow Vader outside, we can find Minikit number 9 right here. And then Minikit number 10 is right here in front of this Stormtrooper sign. On to the final chapter then of Empire Strikes Back. This is Betrayal over Bespin. We're going to open up this protocol droid panel here on the left and step in this room for Minikit number 1. After chasing Boba Fett into this room, Minikit number 2 will be right over here on this chair. When we get to this junction here, we want to take this right path right here to collect Minikit number 3. And as we continue chasing Boba Fett up this hallway, Minikit number 4 is going to be right in front of us here. Boba Fett is going to get into the ship. Well, or does in story mode. Minikit number 5 is right behind the ship. After heading up to the outside of the level, you can find Minikit number 6 up on top of this elevator. Further around in this same area, we're going to use a grapple character here to go up onto this ledge for Minikit 7. Once we get round to this area just before the poisonous gas, we're going to use a grapple character to reach this ledge here. Then we're going to switch to our astromech and fly back into this middle area here for Minikit number 8. And heading through the poison gas, Minikit number 9 is in this hallway. And now in the final area where the Millennium Falcon is waiting for us, head round to the other side of the Falcon past these Stormtroopers to collect Minikit number 10, our final Minikit for The Empire Strikes Back. Okay guys, that means we have now completed The Empire Strikes Back fully. Nothing else to do on that one. So let's go and check the store to see our percentage complete stat. We are now up to 98% complete. So close now to completing this game. And that is it for this episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy and Paul from the Phantom Fellows for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all next time.